Hey, what's up everybody, StemMethod5 here, bringing you guys a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the pickups that I got for the months of February and March. And without further hesitation, just going to go ahead and jump right into these couple games I got here. First game I got on the list is Tekken 8 for the PS5. Like I've said before, I don't really play a whole lot of fighting games very often, but I will play some Tekken. I love Tekken. I've played Tekken ever since the third game on the PS1. That's like one of the early PS1 games, or just early games in general I remember playing. So I grew up playing Tekken at least. So I'll play a whole lot of fighting games, but I'll jump on Tekken. There are 2 playable fighters, aggressive new gameplay. You got John King, Azucena, stuff like that. And open it. And basically nothing is inside. There's no freaking manual anymore, of course. And I have the disc is inside my PS5 right now. Is why I don't have the disc. I should have took the disc out. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, so here is the disc with the disc inside for Tekken 8. It was on my PS5, but I just went ahead and took it out really quick. So I've been playing this a little bit, lately when I got it. I haven't played it in a while. I need to get back into it. It's been a while since I've played, so I really haven't had time to get back into it. But when I first wanted to get this game, it was actually really hard to find, because this game came out in January. I forgot what day exactly in January this game came out, but I didn't even wind up getting this game until like sometime in February, because like when this game first came out, dude, this game was hard to find like physically. I checked like 2 different stores, and this game was like completely sold out in both stores. Dude, this game was like very hard to find. This is definitely like the most popular selling Tekken game that's been out so far. Like, this game was incredibly hard to find. I could not find it anywhere. Even when I looked on like Amazon, didn't have any in stock at the time. As I looked on Amazon, I'm like, dang, this game is going like crazy. So I finally was able to get me a copy of it in February. And then if you guys have seen it, I did do I've already uploaded a video of me playing some of this game. If you guys had seen that or wanted to check that out or anything. But so far, from what bit of played of it, I liked it. I've since beaten the story mode of it, and done like a few little other miscellaneous things that kind of started up that arcade quest thing a little bit. And I want to get into the online of this at some point too, and to really sit down and try playing the online. I haven't played this game in a little bit actually. It's been a couple weeks since I really like sat down and played this game again, so I have to get back into this game again, because I really do want to play some more and actually get into the online and things like that. But yeah, it's pretty enjoyable for what I played of it so far. It takes some getting used to, because it's a fighting game, so you know how the controls and those can be and all that stuff. But it's not bad though. If you like fighting games a lot, or you want to get into it, I'd recommend playing Tekken 8. So this next game here just kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't really expecting to pick this up, but next game I have here, as you can see, is Koudelka for the PS1, and not just Koudelka on the PS1, the Japanese version of Koudelka on the PS1. Now, in case you were wondering, if you haven't seen it, there was a pickups video I did previously where I briefly mentioned Koudelka and the outright expensive and crazy price that game goes for on the internet nowadays. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna actually freaking own that game, because that game is just like too stupid expensive to buy. But later on down the road, I did come to find out that apparently the Japanese version of Koudelka is significantly cheaper. This is a very cheap version of the game to play, to buy it and play if you wanted the game physically. And the good thing about it is that the game is still in English too. Like when you play it, the voice acting is all in English and everything. The only thing that's in Japanese is like the menus and stuff, the menus and text and all that stuff. But I do have a translator on my phone that I can use to just like translate the text and stuff like that. So that won't be that huge of a problem. But yeah, I was like, you know what? When I heard how like cheap how much cheaper the Japanese version is supposed to be. I looked into it, sure enough, it was. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it and play through one days and be like, hey, look, I finally do own Kudelka. So because I've always thought this game looked kind of cool ever since I just like randomly found out about it years and years ago. Thought this game looked pretty cool and I always wanted to play it, but man, the previous version of it was just like so expensive and stuff. That's the manual. This came packaged really well. Like when I got this shipped to me, it came packaged very, very well. It was all, nice and snug and the packaging. And you barely even tell there was no, there was nothing moving around. Nothing was loose. This was really solidly packaged and stuff, which I'm really grateful for. I love when, people take the time to package and ship stuff properly so nothing gets broken or anything like that. And that's disc 2. That's disc 3. Here's disc 4. I looked at all 4 of the discs. They all look like they're really, really nice condition. This entire copy of this game is like very, very nice condition. And here's the manual. The pictures and stuff in the manual, which is a color manual, which is always nice. Let's flip through a little bit of the manual. It's all in Japanese though. You can pause to read it if you can read it. I mean, who knows? Maybe there is somebody out there that can just looking to just straight up read Japanese. That's something I want to do myself at some point. For a while actually, I've always wanted to really sit down and actually try to learn to at least read Japanese. That would be pretty cool. Then I can just play even more import games and not have to worry about using stopping to use a live translator thing on the phone. I can just actually sit and read what all these things are supposed to say and all that stuff. I've actually wanted to seriously sit down and learn to read. The only thing is that Japanese is a really hard one of the hardest languages to learn. Even just reading it can be pretty difficult and very time consuming. From what I've heard, if you're going to learn Japanese, you really do have to sit down and stick with it. You can't, it's not always necessarily something you just learn, in pieces and take long breaks from it and stuff. You really got to sit down and dedicate time to learning it and stuff, or you might forget certain things if you go too long without really studying it. And that's not necessarily a problem to me. I'm willing to sit down and really learn to read Japanese and learn it and stuff like that. It's just trying to find the time to actually sit down and do it is just the hard part. Between the game stuff that I do and just various other aspects and things about life, just finding the time to sit there and to find the time to just sit there and really just study how to read it. That's the hard part for me, is just finding the time. I'm willing to take the dedication to learn to do it. It's just finding the time is just the hard part. But yeah, one of these days I'd like to be able to. I think it'd be pretty cool to read Japanese. So just think of the import games you could play once you can do that. Even more power. And then when I got sent it, I also got sent this really cool sticky note letter thing that I kept. I put it on the back of the manual because I wanted to keep it. So whoever sent me this and sent that to you, I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much Kudelka for the PS1. Never thought I'd actually end up owning this game, and I finally do have a copy of it, a Japanese copy. So hey, at least I can finally actually play this game, because like I said, this game looks pretty cool from what I've seen of it. And one of these days I still got to get around to setting up a way where I can play other region PS1 and PS2 games. I've done some research and I looked into how I can do things to play PlayStation games from another region. I just have to sit down and actually go through the process of setting that up to get that to happen. But you know, since I'm starting to build up like a little collection of import games, I definitely am gonna look into doing that at some point. All right, and the final game for today's video is my next Xbox 360 game, and that is the outfit for the 360. Anywhere but the belt buckle. If you know, you know. As I said before, you know, I'm trying to finish up the last little bit of the Xbox 360 games that I want before they shut the store down in July. You know, see if I can go ahead before these game prices for the 360 potentially go up even more, since, you know, the 360 is still pretty cheap and fun and affordable to buy games for, which is always a nice thing. Join the outfit and lead your squad behind enemy lines to battle the Nazi war machine. Freedom of total destruction. Shoot, blow up, or demolish everything in your path. Destruction on demand. Airdrop reinforcements into the battle. Airdrop reinforcements into the battle to instantly increase your firepower, from tanks, troops, and guns to airstrikes and more. Intense multiplayer action, co-op, deathmatch, strategic victory, and an all-new destruction mode. Yeah, this is a third-person shooter, World War II era game where it has like this system you can use the spawn in or call in different you know, allies or weapons or whatever in the middle of the game in the battlefield and stuff like that. This is another game that I I remember seeing back in the day on the show X-Play on G4 back in the day. There's like so many games I just, you know, remember seeing from that show that I thought looked like they might be kind of fun to play at the time, and then, you know, all these years later, I'm like, you know, I still kind of want to play that game. I looked up gameplay for this game, you know, the past couple of times. I still thought it looked kind of fun and stuff, so I've been wanting to play it. This game is pretty cheap too. It's not very expensive, so that's nice. Yeah, this game looked, you know, like a pretty fun. I like third-person shooters. I still like, you know, war games. They're fun, especially like the older ones. Feel like they're made better, and you know, we don't really get military war games to the degree like made like these much anymore. So I still want to go back and play some games like this. And this copy came with this cool thing for like an extra multiplayer bonus map, which I'd never seen before. I never knew they had had. And here's the manual, or the field guide rather. Flip through a couple of pages of this. Yeah, this game looked pretty fun, pretty cool, so I just wanted to try it out. It's another game to add that I wanted to play. Trying to get it to where people could pause to read if you guys want to. Try not to get any glare or anything. I'm not so sure this already, but there's the disc for it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the games that I picked up for the months of February and March. Like I said, I'm still, aiming to get the last bit of the 360 games that I want to get. So that's another one knocked off my little list. I only have like a few more, and then, I feel like I'll finally want everything that I've personally wanted for the 360. So I'm looking forward to that. I finally got a copy of Kudelka, so I can try that out whenever I get set up to where I can play import stuff. And then I got Tekken 8 that I've been playing for a little bit and want to get deeper into at some point. But that's pretty much the games that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm Stemmet35. Please don't forget to rate and comment and subscribe. Peace.